And have you already turned this on? Okay. All right. It is now 10 o'clock. If you would please rise, I'm going to call this meeting to order. Let the record reflect, you already hit this start, okay. Let the record reflect that all the members of the court are present. It is 10 a.m. Tuesday, November the 10th. And this is a notice of the regular session of the Angelina County Commissioners Court. We've got opening prayer, honored to have Reverend M.H. Schubert from United Pentecostal Church in Huntington. Reverend, we're honored to have you.
Thank you, sir. Let's bow our heads. Gracious and loving God, we come to you this morning with hearts that are thankful and honored to have you in this meeting. We humbly ask, Lord, that your presence would be felt by each individual, that you would guide every decision that's made, let your spirit prevail in all of our hearts, lead us and guide us in your perfect, your holy, and your divine will, Lord. Keep each one safe in their duties, Lord. Protect them, Lord, and all who deal with them. For these things we ask it all in the beautiful name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Reverend. And if you would follow Commissioner Cheshire as we honor the American flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please remain standing while we follow Commissioner Kennedy in the pledge to the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. Pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Be seated. Thanks. All right, Amy, how many do we have sign up for the public forum so far?
I didn't have anyone turn up for.
I think there wasn't there somebody out there to sign up for the public forum? I saw a couple of forms being grabbed. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Nobody's, number 4, public forum, nobody signed up, so we'll move on to item number 5, discussion action on minutes for October 27th, 2020 Commissioners Court. Gentlemen?
Motion to approve is read. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Item number 6, appearance of Michael G. Parker, Everett Grivet Jr. and Associates to discuss and request approval of the preliminary plat of Canyon View subdivision in precinct number 1. Michael, good morning.
This is a proposed subdivision out off 1194 of 24 lots. They all meet the required minimum 3/4 acre. This is actually going to have a street and built in construction. It's actually not your minor plat. This is actually a full-blown development with these lots. We've given the plans to Commissioner Harrison for the construction plans for him to review. And at this time, we are just asking for approval of the preliminary plat. That way we know it won't change much so they can get along with the construction. And I'll entertain any questions or comments.
How many total lots is there?
24.
24. Wow.
I see no problem with the motion to 3.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to go forward with the preliminary plans. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does pass. Thank you, Michael.
And Commissioner Harrison has a couple of
The prints are
preliminary
here.
plans
Okay.
for y'all to sign, one for y'all and one for us until we bring the final plan.
No problem. I'll bring them over. All right. Thank you, Michael. All right, item number 7, discussion action on amending the February 2019 contract with TXU Energy Retail to allow for limited edition or deletion of the ESI IDs at no cost. Gentlemen, this is to allow us to remove some existing meters, one at the old Precinct 3 barn location, and another one in Savala that is, that's no longer there, and under the old contract, there was a penalty that was assessed when a meter is being removed, and this eliminates that penalty, basically, when we go forward with this. And we do need a motion to approve this amendment.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does pass. All right, item number 8, discussion action on appointing the following names to the Angelina County Historical Commission. Normally, we're replacing 1 or 2, but this is, these names are gonna go into the State Historical Commission, and these are all the members that we're approving for our local Angelina County Historical Commission. Pablo Torres, Emily Hyatt, Roy Reyes, Darrell Bryan, Jonathan Gerlin, Tom Gann, Carol Riggs, William C. Royal, Taylor Camiato, and Kendall Gay. Gentlemen?
This is for the period of 21-22. Is that, did I understand that correctly, Judge?
It is.
Starting January 1st, 2021?
Yes, this is going forward in the new year. Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to approve. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does pass. All right. Item number 9, appearance of U.S. Forest Service Ranger Kempton Cooper to discuss the closing of William Womack Road in Precinct 4. This being 2020, it seems like things have a way of working out.
Or not.
Or not, exactly, that's 100% right. Kempton just sent a email to me late yesterday afternoon. As an apology, I'll not be able to attend the Commissioners Court on upcoming Tuesday as we had previously planned to visit on Womack Road. I was in a car accident last week. I sustained injuries in the accident and am still recovering from the incident. I will be off work most of this upcoming week, including Tuesday, for recovery and follow-up personal appointments. I apologize for any inconvenience this absence on Tuesday may cause. I plan to re-engage with you in the court when I return to work. I continue to be hopeful that collectively we will be able to resolve this issue and have the road once again open for public use in the near future. Additionally, I hope to work in partnership between the U.S. Forest Service, Angelina County, and Mr. Gore to identify opportunities to address the concerns expressed by Mr. Gore moving forward once the public access has been restored. I will be in touch, and again, my apologies for any inconvenience this unexpected situation may cause. Since he's not going to be here, what's y'all's pleasure?
Motion to table.
All right, we have a motion to table.
Second.
All right, there is a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. And it does pass. We will table this, and hopefully District Ranger Kempton Cooper will be able to join us in a couple of weeks. All right, moving on to item number 10, discussion action on appointing County Judge Don Limberry to the DETCOG Board to replace a recently vacated position. Gentlemen?
Motion to approve.
All right.
Second.
There's a motion to approve and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does pass. Item number 11, discussion action on paying $40,590 to Angelina County and City's Health District to cover cost overruns in the COVID-19 testing of uninsured Angelina County residents. This amount of money is going to be reimbursed from COVID funds, but we need to pay them up front, and then it's going to be reimbursed at a later date. From what I understand, that it's already approved.
Does that just include testing up until August, or for the rest?
No,
of
this was during a period of time. What this was, there was a period of time when our testing was costing almost $100 a piece. It was 90 some odd dollars. And during that time, they reached out to us to help them cover some shortfalls. This is just a shortfall. Otherwise, everything else that's going forward, all the funding is being paid for as normal. That is, this is just something to cover a shortfall that they had that they needed some immediate help on. Okay, and since we're getting the reimbursement,
Is it coming out of contingency?
yeah, we'll pay it out of contingency and then put it right back in contingency as soon as we get
That's
reimbursed.
coming from the CARES grant?
Yeah.
The refund will be?
Yeah. Yeah, and they, from what I understand, that it's already posted. It's gonna be done as soon as it gets in.
Motion to approve.
Sir,
All right, we have a motion to approve and second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does pass. Item number 12, discussion action on a request from the Maintenance Department to purchase a 2020 GMC Sierra C1500 with a trade-in of a 2009 Ford F-250 with Wright Buick GMC. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Well, I will, but, yeah, as time tells, I mean, I've got two trucks that are 11 years old and they're wore out, and, I've got the opportunity to replace one of them now. Hope the other one lasts a little bit longer, but it'll probably have to be replaced by next year. I talked to 3 different dealers, and I only really had one interested in selling me a vehicle. So, Wright Buick made us a good deal, found what we wanted. I'm in the process, I'm on downgrade from a 3/4 to a half, because we really don't need a 3/4. The half tons will pull anything we have to pull, trailers. So, I figure in the long run, that'll save us a little bit on the fuel cost. Because as y'all all know, a 3/4 ton is pretty thirsty when it comes to gas. So,
it'll pass anything but a gas station?
huh?
I said it'll pass
Yeah,
anything but a
yeah,
gas
pass
station?
anything but a gas station.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hilton, this is a fleet of 3, right, that maintenance department has?
Well, actually, I have 6 vehicles.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, that's right, because of
I mean,
the,
I've
because,
got the 3 trucks
Yes.
and the mail truck and the custodian and then also the
Right.
bucket truck that we
Right.
maintain.
that's right.
And hopefully in the near future, I'll be bringing a bucket truck in front of y'all.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Huh?
Motion to approve.
All right, we do have a motion to approve and a second. Any further discussion or questions for Hilton?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does pass. Enjoy
Thank you,
your new
gentlemen.
truck. All right. All right, now, we're moving on to item number 13. We're gonna enter into an executive session in according with Texas Government Code Section 551-074 of the Angelina County Commissioners Court. We will enter into a closed meeting for the following purpose, personnel matters. This chapter does not require a governmental body to conduct an open meeting. We're going to deliberate the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, or to hear a complaint or charge against an officer or employee.
Hey,
It is,
Can I just say something? I have a clean attorney that's coming, he's coming through Wales, so if y'all wanted to skip over and go to another item, or if y'all want to go ahead and go with that.
We can wait.
that's not a problem.
Okay, he
Uh,
just texted me and said he's coming through Wales.
Okay, that's not a problem. Then what we will do is we will put off the executive session a few minutes, waiting for one individual to show up. When he gets here, just have him come on in, okay? All right, so let's skip on to item number 14.
15.
Skip that because that's action item. Item number 15, discussion action on budget transfer from Road and Bridge Precinct number 4. Transfer capital outlay from $22,000 to $2,000 for telephone and $20,000 for R&M equipment.
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion in 2 seconds. And any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. All right, item number 16, discussion action on budget transfer from district clerk, $1,200 from training personnel to $1,200 for printing and forms.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. Item number 17, discussion action on budget transfer from county extension service. $500 from office supplies to capital outlay, $500.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Motion does pass. All right, item number 18, discussion action on budget transfer from Angelina County Airport. Airport repairs in amount of $165 to dues and publications, same amount, $165.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion to approve and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. Item number 19, discussion action on budget transfer from emergency management, R&M office equipment, $600, to office supplies in the amount of $600.
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. Item number 20, discussion action on budget transfer from tax office, training and personnel, $5,000 to printing and forms in the same amount, $5,000.
Motion.
Second.
Motion.
All right. We have a motion to approve and I think a dozen seconds. So anyway, any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. All right, item number 21, discussion action on budget transfer from Justice of the Peace, number 4. Training and personnel transfer from in the amount of $3,500 to $200 for printing and forms, $2,800 for utility and electric. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on just a second. Transfer from training and personnel, $3,500 to R&M facility in the same amount, $3,500. And then transfer from printing and forms of $200 and utilities and electric, $2,800 to office supplies in the amount of $3,000. It all comes out.
Motion
Just
to approve.
confusing, all right? And we have a second. We have a second, all right? Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. Item number 22, discussion action on budget transfer from Road and Bridge, number 3. Transfer from $8,000 culverts to R&M equipment, $8,000.
Motion to approve.
All right. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. All right. Item number 23, discussion action on budget from Angelina County landfill. $170,000 from fund balance to site development, an amount of $170,000.
Motion to approve.
All
Second.
right. Any further discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion does pass. All right, let's see, item number 24, discussion action on setting a public workshop to discuss the alternate road system for Angelina County, proposed for Monday, November the 16th at 10 a.m. in Commissioner's Courtroom. I might add, the discussion will start the workshop to start discussing the alternate road system this Monday at 10 a.m., but we're actually gonna start, we've got to canvass the votes at 9:30, so we're actually meeting here at 9:30 to canvass the votes. Hopefully, we should be finished with that and move right into the workshop for the commissioners and the court to discuss the upcoming alternate road system. There's no action really on this. It's primarily just to let people know that we are gonna have this coming in.
I can't speak for this court, but
Sure you can.
I think we're jumping the gun a little bit.
To
I
have a
think-
workshop?
I think we should first make sure that we're gonna be able to legally go into a budget outside of the budget cycle to even see if we're gonna be able to set up a road and bridge. I know I talked to Mr. Kirby about it a little bit, and he was a little bit unsure. And then, if we can do that and set up a road and bridge department outside of next year at the budget cycle, the Texas Transportation Code 252.304 clearly states the procedure of us doing that. And so, to me, I'm not willing to step outside of the designated law in that 252 to do that.
State statute.
Huh?
It's state statute.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's pretty much cut and dry. That's just my thoughts,
Okay. Well, that's what the workshop that we're gonna be meeting on the 16th, bring any of these questions to the forefront and make sure that if there is any problems going forward, but, we need to discuss it, and it's gonna be something, it'll be an open forum, everybody's gonna be able to discuss it and everything, and, of course, the county attorney and all four commissioners, myself, and other interested parties will be able to have a public forum. They'll be able to add their comments, and hopefully we can move this thing forward on Monday and be able to have this first workshop. Any other comments?
And it's probably gonna take a number of workshops to get things lined
I
up.
would imagine. I would imagine. There's gonna be a lot of discussion. If this thing is gonna work, there has to be a lot of careful thought and planning, and it's got to be done right. And, I know that a lot of those questions, Commissioner Kennedy, will be answered Monday. A lot of them
Yes.
will not be answered, and there will be a lot more questions come up, trust me.
I believe it.
That's what Monday is going to be. We're gonna be sitting here making notes, listening to comments, and writing down everything that we can, and seeing right quick, oh, well, hadn't anticipated that. We need to look into that. We need to check this. And I'm sure that, Counselor Kirby is gonna be very involved, and we're gonna be doing a lot of research before we go forward with this. Any other comments? All right, moving on to item number 25. Consider any miscellaneous and routine items.
I don't think we had anything.
We don't have any miscellaneous items
All right,
in our packet.
all right. All right, so there's nothing to approve. All right, if there's nothing to approve, we'll move on to item number 26. Consider approval and authorization and payment of the bills, and I know we've always got plenty of them.
Motion to pay the bills?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to pay the bills. Was there any discussion needed on anything questionable? They all look pretty standard to me. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion does pass. At this time, let's recess for a couple of minutes and give the guy coming in, he's still not shown up yet, so, all right.
Make a motion to recess.
Second.
All right, we have a motion to recess. It is 10:24, and we will be in recess until the missing man shows up.